Good morning to you all. We are live here on our morning weather check, sponsored by the Pita Pit, and things are in pretty good shape for today, at least for now. We have some changeable weather, lots to talk about, so we'll get right to it here. First off, we'll show you a live shot here. Bob's Steakhouse weather cam, a lot of wind here. You can see the light post shaking there. United Express flight. Going to take off in some pretty good wind. And you can see, if you look in the distance, looks like some shafts of rain are falling here. And we do have some rain falling. And the initial problem here is indeed the rainfall. So we'll put this into motion for you. And you can see rain hugging the lake shore right now. The dark green here, aerial flood watches. The bright greens are river flooding that we are seeing so far, basically flood warnings from river flooding. So there you have it. You can see a lot of rain covering areas along the lake shore right now, and it's pretty scattered. But as you spread the picture out, and I think what I'm going to do is I will turn off the watches here. Just turn off the flooding here, so you can just so you can see the radar a little bit better. But you can see there is some good rain already headed towards north central Ohio. That's about an hour or two away from us. And once it gets here, that's when precipitation is going to get a little more prominent. And that's when we'll possibly see some flooding as well. So, in fact, I think I'm going to set this and save it. So, again, not too bad for now, but once that rain kicks in, we're going to have a lot of rainfall, really, for the most part. And, we could get up to an inch of rain, maybe even a little bit more by the end of the day. Do I have I don't. I bet I don't. Nope, I don't have rainfall. I don't have a rainfall future cast here. But, make no mistake, we are going to have some pretty good rainfall, as you can see, especially into mid-afternoon. So if you live near any streams, creeks, low-lying areas, most of you probably know where your flood-prone areas are. Those not only be flood-prone, but some of the, with the snowmelt, some of the roadways may become impassable with the flooding. So watch for those. Roadways for today. And even if they don't, there's going to be a lot of ponding of water, that could make travel dicey at best, including the highways, with all the rain that we're expecting along with it, the snow melt. So just keep that in mind as you plan your travels for today. Now, temperatures will stay in the 50s. The silver lining to all this is that, whoops, I'm sorry. Share your screen, Tom. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to share the screen, so nobody saw any of the airport or anything like that. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think we're looking at we're looking at probably for the evening rush hour. You can see the front here. That's this line right here where the air is converging. So it just passes through in time for the evening rush hour. Rush hour generally, at least in Erie, 4 until 7. I think by maybe 6 or 7, we'll start to see, or between 5 and 7, we'll see some sleet mixing in with the rain as temperatures fall. Now, I don't think the temperatures, even through 7 o'clock, will fall below freezing. So whatever does fall, will be pretty much, hopefully either melt on the surface, and hopefully the sleet won't be enough to really make some rough go for the evening commuters. But just be ready for that changeover for the evening if you are traveling. Now, after 7 o'clock, I'm real concerned because the temperatures quickly fall. It quickly falls below freezing for one, and we're going to get, look at all the pinks here. Look at that. That's a lot of pink and magenta, even into midnight and possibly 1 o'clock in the morning. That's a freezing mix. Freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Probably get an inch, maybe 2 of sleety accumulation, but it's the ice that really concerns me for those who plan to travel later in the evening, especially because it's going to be hard to pre-treat the roads. PennDOT can put the salt on, which will help. But municipality, they can't use it. They use a calcium carbonate brine, and that is much more effective at helping melt the snow. But you can't put it when it's raining, so it just washes right off. So again, those who particularly Erie, Crawford County, as you can see, there's going to be some icy conditions here. Those of you in Warren, I think you'll be okay in the evening. Looks like mainly rain, and the changeover doesn't occur until after midnight for you. But after here in Erie, it goes from freezing mix to a snow and maybe a little sleety mix after midnight toward daybreak. I could see about 2 to 4 inches of snow here in Erie by daybreak. So that's going to put us back into that wintertime mode for driving tomorrow. And some of that ice could be difficult, could make the roadways pretty difficult for early tomorrow morning. So a lot to digest here in the next 24 hours. Now, later on, I suspect that the snow will start to taper off quickly tomorrow morning. Then we get a break, even some sun for the afternoon, but still pretty cold. As we head towards Friday night to Saturday, you can see a nice hit of some snowfall, and it could get another couple of inches as we head on toward Saturday. I think the timing is off here. Let me see if I can fix that. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, sorry, did the wrong one. Wrong map. Why is that map up? Okay, save that and go to this one. Oh yeah, that's way off. Let's fix that. And it should, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, sorry about that little delay. Let's see who's chatting with us today. Hello to you, Amy Reese. Good morning. Hey, Linda Arnold Baxter. Hello. Brenda. Hello to you. And Alert Erie. Hello to you. Bob and Sue out in Jacksonville. Good morning. Hey, Mindy Weiner. Good morning. Dustin. Hello to you. Yeah, I like that little bit of rain. You're not going to like the one that's coming in later then. Michael, good to see ya. Good morning. Karen Lips. Good morning as well. Hey, Barb out in Cambridge Springs. A little windy. 50 degrees out there. Yep, you have a small pond. It's going to be a bigger pond, if not an ocean, Barb, probably later in the afternoon. Donna from Ocala, good to see you. Moxie Jim, hello to you. Wendy in Jamestown, Tennessee. Yeah, the winter that we get, you're more in that unstable conditions. Watch those big storms out your way. I agree there, Jim. Hello, Linda. Good morning. Renee, good to see you this morning. Yard flooded already. Yeah, it's just only going to get worse. Hey, Greg, out there in State College, you're going to get a lot of rain today, maybe a freezing mix later on tonight, if memory serves. So let's go right to the 7-day here and see what we got going. So the long range here, again, today in the 50s. By the sunset, we'll probably drop into the 30s. And then as we head on toward tonight, again, that freezing mix going to snow. Snow should end early Friday morning. Another shot late Friday night into probably mid-morning Saturday, a couple of inches there. And then on Sunday, mid-40s. Look at that. I mean, the whiplash just continues here. Monday, near 50. And we probably at low 50s. Some rain on Tuesday. If there's any snow left, that'll cause maybe more flooding before going back to some snow showers on Wednesday. A couple of people just flew in here. Hey, Carl, good to see you. Hello, Greg, out there in State College. Hey, Bill Clark, good to see you there. Weather watcher out of Corey. And hey, Trace, hello to you. Nice to see you this morning. Hope the kids are doing well, and that little girl is giving you all the joy that little girl should. Hopefully all is going well with you, my former workmate. And no, Mike, I'm not going to Wegmans today. Probably not going for a little while, but I will definitely look for you once I'm there. And yeah, well, I'll take 32, but I don't like them when they get that icy conditions there. So that's how things are looking for the day. Just be careful on the roadways. Watch for low-level flooding. Watch for some ponding of water this afternoon, if not downright flooding for later on the day into this evening Even though the air gets colder, the flooding just doesn't go away. We could deal with this flooding probably through tomorrow and maybe even into the weekend for some of you, especially if you live along the riverbeds and the waterways there. So, and this evening rush hour, again, I'm hopeful that the sleet will fall and that will stay above freezing. But right after 7, 8 o'clock, the freezing mix comes in. If you have any plans for the evening, going to games or just shopping or doing anything outside, roadways could be, at least from Erie to Meadville, could be very icy. Warren, Jamestown, you guys should be okay for the evening, but just please be careful. I may want to consider maybe just putting it off until another day. So we'll see. They may even cancel some evening events here based on how the weather is looking right now. So drive safe. Snow tomorrow morning. Back into wintertime mode here. We've had our fun the past 2 days. Now it's back to wintertime. Roadways could, at best, be snow covered. At worst, still icy. Depends on how well the municipalities and PennDOT can get those roads salted. Hopefully, the freezing mix will allow them to use more concentrated methods to keep the roads clear. But since this is, again, countywide, don't expect your side roads to be worked on for early tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, that's all we have for today. Keep it safe. We have updates. We'll be updating you through the day, I'm sure. Tom A will have more in the evening. And let's talk again tomorrow. Take care.